Well, the Cavaliers' 8-day, 5-game West Coast trip is finally over. They face off against the San Antonio Spurs at home tonight after pushing through to get a win against the Portland Trail Blazers on Tuesday, thankfully putting an end to that losing streak, which had started earlier in the trip. They had lost 4 in a row for the first time all year.
Yeah, we saw Nick over at Rocket Fieldhouse earlier, Rocket Arena, sorry.
Yeah.
Rocket Arena.
It's hard to keep up.
It is. It's all the changes. But the Cavs have announced that Evan Mobley is set to rest tonight. But one player who has yet to sit out a game is star center Jarrett Allen, who has set a goal to play in all 82 regular season matches. This is a noble mission, but is it a wise move in the bigger picture? Our Mike Polk Jr. has a direct message for the Cavs' beloved big man.
Mr. Jarrett Allen, hello. My name is Mike Polk. First and foremost, I just want to say I'm a huge fan of both your on-court game and your offbeat personality. In fact, I think we'd make excellent adult male friends. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today, because as a Cavs fan, there's been one issue on my mind as of late that I'd like to share with you now. It's actually more of a request, really, and here it is. Jarrett Allen, please sit down. Not for long, just rest a couple of games during this last stretch, please, because the playoffs are on the horizon, and that's all that matters now. Before I proceed, I'd be remiss if I didn't take a moment to congratulate you on your all-star caliber performance throughout the season. You're the model of consistency, and this team could not be where they are right now if not for your presence. That is inarguable, and it's all the more reason for me to say, please sit down, Jarrett Allen. Please. Now, I recognize that you specifically expressed your intent to play all 82 games this season, and I commend you for demanding the most from yourself. But at the same time, I believe I speak for many Cavalier fans when I say, seriously, please sit down. Take a load off, buddy. After all, while you might not see the value in giving your body a breather even once during a grueling 82-game season, it would appear that your teammates do not agree. Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, and Evan Mobley have all taken what are acknowledged to be rest days throughout the season, but I guess they're just not as tough as you, huh, Jarrett? They must be a bunch of softies just phoning it in. Is that what you're saying about your own teammates, Jarrett? Just sit down! I don't mean to come off as preachy, especially this early in our adult male friendship, but if I seem a little over-anxious, just know that it comes from a legitimate place. You see, as a lifelong Cleveland sports fan, I have a perspective that a guy who grew up in Texas like yourself couldn't possibly share. And by perspective, I really mean deep-seated trauma. Because though it's true we did finally win a championship back in '16, the number of bad things that we've witnessed and endured through the years as Cleveland sports fans vastly outweighs the good. This is why we can't help but think in worst-case scenarios. We're not just being drama queens. We have earned our uneasiness through observable history, which is why we would really appreciate it if you'd just be a lamb and sit down. Please. You've proven enough, Jarrett. We all agree that you could play every game. No one doubts that. But if what you're after is some sort of public recognition of your durability, then how about this? I am pleased to announce that Jarrett Allen will be the first recipient of a prestigious annual honor we will be calling the WKYC Nothing Left to Prove Award, bestowed each year to the greater Clevelander who sacrifices personal accomplishment for the sake of the larger collective in the most impressive manner. And this distinguished inaugural award could be yours, Mr. Allen, if you would just sit down. In closing, I'll humbly acknowledge that neither you nor the team have given me any reason to have anything but confidence in the Cavs this season, so of course I'll defer to your judgment. But one last thing to consider. Let's say you don't decide to sit out any games, even though you should, and you guys sail through the postseason undefeated. What if it all finally catches up with you on the day of the championship parade and you're too exhausted to really appreciate it? Is that a chance you want to take? It's something to think about, pre-friend. Stay up, sit down, and go Cavs.